Alright, so the theme today is Battle for Terra. We're going to eventually form into two sides and sort of square off. And the goal is to sort of reach the end of the story, which is either we fight 3 times as the theme dictates, that actually tells you on the card, on the theme card when we fight, or until the leaders of one faction sort of die out, which is a little sad ending, so it's better to get to the epilogue. Hey, cut that out. That stuff's really hard to clean up, because you have to go like this. Actually, I can.
There is.
Yeah, I
there's a
forgot there's the
better way to do
button.
this.
Yeah, never mind.
This
All
entire
good.
drawing. Yeah.
Should get rid of that. Put it over on the left. So, your characters, right? They are the main thing you're going to use to sort of interact with the world.
But I don't want
Hold on. So first I'm going to deal out some cards.
My house.
So I'm going to deal each of us a card. Red and purple. I'm
And this one should be hidden, right?
Yes, this one, these cards are hidden from your opponents, from every other player. Not really opponents, your other players.
Yeah.
And
you can't read it.
Can't you? Is it too blurry?
Yeah.
If you, like, go towards your side of the screen and then zoom in, you can, like, zoom in on the cards that you have.
If you hover over them and press Alt, it should zoom the card right in as well.
Oh, that's another way too. Yeah, I didn't even know that one.
Yeah, if you
Okay,
hover
I can
over
see it.
Okay, good. Yeah, no, so there is sometimes a blurry bug, but it hasn't come up. Alright, so the basic premise of how the game's going to play out. I'm just going to move this slightly to the side. I guess I need to explain this thing over on the right here first. So this is relationships between characters. You got blue is like the strongest closeness, green is your next. No line is nothing, like, you know, feel neutral to each other. Yellow is people that dislike each other, and red is people that just absolutely hate each other. So as Rixie, as Ixion and Ixa start out as brothers, they start out with a green bond. And we're going to build these up over the game. So the next thing that is important to happen is we're just going to start playing. And I'll just go through the rules as we go. So how our turn works is I've got initiative. I'm the player going first. Actually, oh god, there's so much setup in this game. I'm terrible. I'll just be setting up things as we go along. So,
look, you could be setting up Axis and Allies. It's alright.
Can I just draw my red line to Cole already?
You can build one up throughout the game. So yeah, I'm just going to be doing some stuff. But how this is going to work is we each pick a character to go in a scene. The person with initiative picks a setting, and then the person with initiative is going to sort of pick something to start the story, the scene, so to speak, and how it's going to play out. So I'm going to pick this super weapon base, and I'm going to send Davian. And Davian's going to be the one to discover it. So he's discovered this super weapon base. And if you have the initiative, you have to play the cards in your hand are plot twists or equipment. Plot twist can be story arcs, combat cards. But basically, you need to play a plot twist that sort of does something to the game. Usually a story arc is a good way to start. So I'm going to play a plot twist, just chuck it down there. And now each person other than me, you know, you each pick a card, a character to put into this scene, and a card from your hand, like a plot twist. Oh, Cole has dropped.
This
is not a good sign. I think we might be a little bit doomed today.
It's the sign of the end times. Nah, just wait for him for a second. He'll be back.
Sure. In the meantime, I'll set up some stuff.
Do I just drop it like right here? Is this good?
Just on your side, like that, is good. Because then we've got the whole angles going on. In the meantime, I'm going to make an absolute mess of everything. And then, yeah, just put a card next to him or behind him or whatever. Just one of the ones from your hand.
I must align it perfectly. There we go.
I do plan to, like, in the future, do something about all the stuff on cards that gets thrown on cards.
Look, it could be worse.
Oh, no, it's...
I'm looking at you. Just, what was it? Talisman, I think, is the game that I'm thinking of.
Goodness.
Yeah, Talisman can get pretty insane in terms of that.
Oh, and Cole, you need to pick a plot twist to throw down next to your guy. Welcome back, Cole.
Yeah. What do I put next to this? So the ones that aren't listed as story arcs are plot twists.
They are. Story arcs, plot twists. Anything in your hand is a plot twist, as long as it's not an equipment. And equipment, you can tell because they've got like a second line of text telling you what they are, like a banner or a weapon or a mech piece of something or other.
Polaris joined and then disconnected. Ah, great.
Yeah, I have a feeling this is a little bit doomed right now with
Just roll with it.
as best I can, but
Yeah.
we'll give him, we'll give it a chance. But if it falls through, it falls through. And to be honest, I've only got so much time to do this today, another like 2 hours, before I have to like go to other commitments.
Well, there is.
So the kinds of cards you can't play when you have initiative is usually combat cards, because they usually don't do anything except in combat. So you have to kind of play a card that actually does something, basically, is the premise of when you have initiative.
Yeah. Wait a minute. Hold on a second.
Also,
Are
don't...
drama points considered combat points? Like...
No, you don't have to worry about that. I only have to worry about doing something because I have initiative right now. Alright, so he's going to throw in Scribe. And you also need to put down, pick a card from your hand. You can just flip it and I'll be able to see which card it is if you like Claw. Alright, that one. So now what happens is we go around the table and we just sort of resolve what each card is. So I've played Collateral Damage. So basically each time combat occurs, something bad's going to happen, and eventually we blow up something. Blow up a setting, which is a big deal. Eventually, yes.
Well,
so
it's a nice super weapon.
Yeah, so the basic premise is Davian and his other people, Scribe and Olana and Dawson, we've all found this super weapon. We've just sort of stumbled upon it. Maybe we're friends or maybe we're just walking around downtown. And we found this super weapon. And now Davian's worried it's going to cause collateral damage. I'll flip for Claw. So Claw has played a cranial extractor. So that gets equipped to a character. And a character can have one equipment. And for the time being, it goes on his character until he attacks someone. So Cole, would you like to flip your card?
I don't feel good about this cranial extractor, but yeah.
So, well, we don't have factions, so that card currently doesn't really work. Sorry.
All right, so let me do something better.
Yeah.
Let me choose. Let me just check on this with Alt. Okay, I'm just gonna say none of my cards work in that case. I don't think, except for.
You should have
I don't think I can play a story arc.
You can play a story arc. You can always play any sort of thing. The other thing is, if you don't have a card that you think will do anything, you can put a card face down and you can choose not to play it. And then at the end, you can sort of switch cards around a little bit.
Alright, so...
So you need to choose 2 characters in the same faction, or not yet in a faction. And they get a yellow bond, and they have to join the same faction. So...
Alright.
Yeah,
so I have a choice of one of 3 characters.
Yeah, you can pick anyone in the scene. Technically, you can pick any 2 characters in the scene, but I think Tiny really wants to be your target.
I'm just gonna spite Tiny and not.
Okay.
But yeah, I'll go ahead and set Tiny and the Scribe.
Okay.
So Dawson, Scribe.
So Dawson and Scribe, they're not getting along very well. But
I would expect not. One of them's evil.
But they see sort of eye to eye about this super weapon, it sounds like. So yeah, Tiny, what's your card? Flip that one over. And we're just going to move this story arc out of the way and leave a couple indicators on it so we can tell who's affected by it. Oh, wow.
Oh,
yeah, so that could... So now there's a Peacekeeper battlesuit on Dawson.
Oh, cool. I had no idea what that is.
So you've just got a big war suit, basically, like a like a police enforcement mech suit.
Get wrecked.
And that is the scene. So now we take all our characters back. Take them back to, you know, our place of whatever.
Safety.
Yeah. And this setting, it'll go just up above.
Oh god.
Oh yeah, watch out. If you move
I
things, they
tried to
could
pull
fly
it
around.
back and it pulled it back too far. Hold on.
Oh, did you pull it to the bottom of the screen? It's all good.
Yeah, I was like, I'm gonna pull it down, and then I started scrolling down, and I let go of it too fast.
No worries.
Like,
And Scribe just went off the table as well.
Yay!
Alright, so next is Claw gets to pick sort of how the next turn's gonna go. So he gets to pick a character, and he gets to pick a setting from either the ones he has or the ones on the field. So he can either pick the super weapon base or the ones over on the right. Also, we each get a new card because we played a card each. So I'm just going to deal them out.
Focus.
So we'll cooperate. There we go.
Yay!
So you each
card.
get a new card to sort of look at.
No, don't look at that. It's
Oh god!
it's so beautiful. You can't look at it.
I just had to take a look at one of the cards I got. Okay.
So the setting's going to be Wing City Plaza. And yeah, because you've got Initiative Claw, you have to sort of play something that'll make something happen. So like a story arc or a plot twist. The only cards that really don't work are equipment and some combat cards that don't initiate combat. So, and this time I'm going to send Ixion in. I mean, technically Claw gets to pick first, but alright, that's what Claw's going to play down. And which character are you going to throw in, Claw? Scribe again, alright.
Perfect.
So, now we each pick a character and a card from our hand to do again. Same thing as before, and I'm going to throw down Ixion.
Claw. Oh my god, Ixion and Ixa. Wow.
Oops. So what does this do? Okay, this sounds like fun. Alright. And Cole, have you got a card down? So just
Hold
to
on.
explain, the white things on your characters are drama points. They're sort of just a resource your character can use to do cool things, like
Yeah.
blow people up, or make relationships happen, but mostly blowing people up.
Yeah, that's the best use of any
Alright.
resource. Alright.
So now we start flipping cards, and Claw, I'll flip your card for you so we can see what's happening. So,
Put this below me.
Hardened by War. If they have, when they have no bonds, discard this card. And when the chosen character gains stress, put the same number of drama points on it. And this card gains drama points from bonds, and so on. And then you can remove drama points to break bonds and make your character permanently stronger. So basically, this character becomes hardened by war. You know, as things get worse and worse, they can make themselves stronger, but they sort of lose their emotional connections to other people. So who would you like to pick, Claw? You do have to pick someone in this scene. It can't be a character outside of it. And the only two people who have bonds in this... Oh, actually, 3 people have bonds in this scene. So you can pick your own character, or you can pick one of the Rixies.
Break their bond.
Of course,
Break
he's going to pick himself. Alright, so I'm going to chuck this one up the top. I'm going to put that little token on him so we know it's him. So next, Cole, we reveal your card.
Nah.
So Build a Better World. That is actually a story arc, sorry. I failed to put that on. But yeah, pick 2 characters in the same faction or not in a faction, and they get a green bond. So who would you like to pick?
Eeny, meeny, miny, you.
Okay.
Vixen.
Yay, he didn't pick me.
Wow.
Alright, so Cole and, whoops, that was a squiggly line. And Ixion.
Nice. It's about as straight as their relationship.
Alright, so Tiny, would you like to reveal your card?
I have no idea if this is gonna work. I got a smartphone.
Oh, nice. So, yeah, that works. That's actually probably the card was suggested by the guy who made both Ixion and Ixa. So I think he had it intended for himself.
Aw, snap.
So yeah, that'll be. I take it you want to equip it to Ixta, and you want to be friends with Ixion. Yeah, that looks like the only person you can really pick. So now those two are connected by a phone. Whoops. Goodness.
Oh, goody.
And then I'm going to start a fight.
Oh, you bastard.
So Ixion wants to start a fight. And Ixion's going to challenge Scribe, because Scribe's bad. And Ixion doesn't like that kind of thing. So Ixion's going to challenge Scribe to a fight one-on-one. And Scribe can choose to accept or refuse. Scribe gets that option. If Scribe refuses, they get some negatives. But if they accept, yeah, we have a little one-on-one fight.
What?
Oh, is that a tick? I couldn't tell from the angle. I think that's an accepting of fighting. Alright, so combat works dead simple. Each person in combat picks an attack. In my case, I am choosing a power attack against Scribe, and then Claw picks an attack against me, and then we roll to figure out how my attack plays out, and then we roll to figure out how his attack plays out. And it goes clockwise. But before we roll to see how things play out, you can use your drama points and play other cards to make things happen. So I am obviously going to do a power attack against the Scribe. What would the Scribe like to attack Ixion with? Power as well, I take it? Or skill?
Just eventually boost your skill. Oh wait, this isn't burning. Oh, P power. I'm assuming.
What'll it be, Claw?
Claude, just use the chat.
I think he might be lagging again. Oh, you think those are ticks, like that's what he wants to do. Alright. So, do you want me to... I'll roll for Claw, because obviously this lagged pretty bad for Claw. So, so what happens is we roll, and then we add our stat to the roll. So in my case, it's 4 plus 5, so I get 9. And Claw gets 6 plus 4, which is 10. So I've actually lost out in this attack, and I'm going to take some stress for it. And I get to choose, as the attacker, I take 1 stress, and I get to choose where it goes, so I'm going to put it on mental. And then Claw gets to attack in return. As he would. So we roll that one.
Gets a 1.
Oh, he did.
Oh snap! I was right.
So he also misses. So basically, that was Ixion went all out on this bad guy to put him in his place, and then they both just like missed and exploded themselves a little. So, Claw, would you like to take physical or mental stress damage for both of us failing our attacks? Okay, physical it is. Well, he's very durable. Anyway, so that's that scene done. And unfortunately, the cranial extractor didn't work out. It missed. It fizzled. And that's right. We need to put this up the top as well, and draw lines between characters.
Starting a fight.
Well, I was really hoping to get some damage in on Scribe early on, but that sort of fizzled.
Nope.
So everyone gets to take their characters back. And we keep doing this.
Yay.
Next is Cole.
Cole. Crap. Alright. So.
And so now there's 2 settings on the board that you can pick from other than your own.
If a gambit's
and extra
ours,
cards.
the perfect.
There we go. Extra cards.
Ah, shit. Alright. So, I'm gonna go ahead and throw down gambits.
Yay, gambits.
Because everything goes wrong once that happens, so I'm ready for some shit to happen. So, yeah, I'll go ahead and throw in Cole again, because why not? He seems to be doing pretty well.
Making lots of friends.
I guess. If you call that friends.
No, what?
And you also need to pick a card to sort of kick off the scene.
Yeah, I'm thinking.
So the other thing you can do is if you have a card in your hand that's not going to do anything, you can trade it out with, at the end of the turn, you can trade it out with another card from the deck. You're entitled to that if you guys want, if you're not sure if your cards are going to do anything.
Okay. Now, if it says like story arc or combat, and it
Story
lists
arcs
something under that,
almost always count as starting a scene.
yeah.
Like they pretty much never don't count. The only cards that really
I
don't,
have a story.
the only time it doesn't start as counting a scene is when it literally does nothing. Like when you play it and nothing happens on the board. Like no new
Oh
story
my
arc
God,
is
these-
made or nobody gets anything out of it.
Yeah, hold on. I'm gonna mute the roleplay gateway server for a second, cause like
You get noises.
the not just that, but when it gives you push notifications, oh my God, it keeps getting in the way of the board. Ah!
Yeah, I don't have anything like that, so
Yeah, I have it like a little pop-out message on the bottom right, so it keeps getting in the way of everything. So hold on. I guess I'll play this and hope that it goes through. If it
okay.
doesn't,
And everyone else has to pick a character to throw into the scene. So what's everyone thinking?
Claw's thinking that the cards won't load and the in-game chat won't work.
Scribe again. Getting excited to see so much Scribe. Especially because I is just trash and never should see play. And again, pick cards from your hands.
Yeah, boy. Alright.
What do you want to play, Claw?
Wait, do I bring my smartphone thing?
Yeah, that's always attached to Ixa now. And because they're not in this scene together, that gets a drama point.
How dare you?
I have no idea what that is.
And drama points just do
There's-
stuff.
Spent to do cool stuff.
Yeah, I had a feeling Claw was
Oh,
going to drop.
and
He also has 4 cards. I'm not sure how I ended up doing that.
Might have glitched.
No, I think I might have handed out too many cards.
Ah, okay.
I see
Card.
where I might have went wrong with everything.
Yeah, I'm not sure what to do about some of Claw's technical issues right now. Again, I think if it was all players in the local area, like all Australian, all American, all
Oh, there we go.
English, then
Yeah, it's typically better.
it wasn't like this before. They actually did something to change it, to make it more reliant on peer-to-peer rather than, the host server, which just made it a lot harder to play in general. So, which I've noted because I play tabletop games with 3 Australians and an American, and when you have 4 people on it, it's relatively stable. But then you add that 5th person, and it just drops. We can't
just
handle that many
tanks.
people. Yeah, partly because
Okay.
2 of us are on the same network. But all right,
Any?
Claw has chosen his card. So Cole, would you like to reveal what is going to start us off today at Gambit's Bar? Everyone's taking a drink at Gambit's Bar,
The
talking about.
usual.
Oh,
The usual.
No, that
I
wouldn't.
don't think.
It doesn't work in this case because you guys got more than one stress.
Yeah. Alright, hold on a second. You said something about you can put down a card, but it won't affect anything because it's.
Well, you don't have to reveal it in that case. Typically speaking, as the player with initiative, you always have to. But in this case, if you can't play a card, then you just sort of lose your ability to play a card this turn as the player with initiative.
Okay.
But that's okay because it's not that big a deal. So
I mean,
at this point,
just show the card, be like, does this work? No?
No.
Alright, well, pull back.
All right, Tiny. What have you got for us?
I don't, oh,
F to flip.
I know.
There we go.
Choose.
So, a ruthless campaign has begun, where any character may spend 2 drama points to start combat, and if they do, bad things start to happen to those characters, and sort of gets,
So
you know,
my card might work.
yeah. If combat does come up, yeah, I'm gonna choose not to show my card for some reason, and then Claw, I'll flip your card for you, and it is enemy of my enemy. 2 characters with a yellow or red bond to the same character gain a green bond. And because that doesn't apply, then there's no 2 characters that have a yellow or red bond with the same character. It'd be like if 2 people had a yellow bond with Scribe, then it would apply. But otherwise, for now, it'll just fizzle, so to speak. Are you guys all on, what kind of view are you guys on? Hold on. There's a button that allows you to change your view. What is the view button? I can't seem to find it. I'll probably accidentally bump it sometime. But there's a way to fix your chat so that you're always looking in a single direction.
Nah.
Oh well. So that scene is over, and the most important scene of all comes into play. So the Ruthless campaign will go up here, and everyone gets the characters back, and Gambit's bar will go over there.
Combat tried to start. Do I take my cards back since they didn't have any effect?
Yeah, you take it back to your hand.
I have too much lag to do it.
Yeah, it's all good. I'm trying to help where I can, but yeah, the lag's pretty. I understand
Yeah,
it's...
I'm watching it. I'm watching the hands go like.
There you go, Cole. I've put the card back in your hand. Alright, so lastly, Tiny, it's your turn to make things happen. Give you a card.
Hold on.
It sounds like the lag is spiked.
It has. I can't move anything.
I know, right, Claw? Again, if I get better internet in coming weeks, it's actually on its way.
Yeah. Alright, this is gonna.
I gotta bring my prison. Okay,
Alright.
Yeah, it's finally starting to come up, and then all my mistakes are coming up now too. All right, there we go.
Yeah, I'm not sure why that happened. I've only got this open. I don't have like anything else that'd get in the way.
Discord. That's it.
Yeah.
No. Oh, okay.
It's all good. So prison is the setting. Which character would you like to send in?
Oh, there we
Nixa?
go. No.
Nope.
I think I was giving Cole too much love.
Yeah, Cole's been getting a little bit too much love.
But
I
mean, he hasn't really done much.
just want to point out, in this scene, things are going to go a little bit bad. This is where people start getting divided into factions and fights start breaking out. So, hope you guys are ready for that. Just be aware.
Yeah. Looks like Ixa is going in there too.
And
Yep.
pick a card for your side, Tiny. Pick a card to start things happening. I'm definitely picking this card. Oh, wherever. Just around you, so we know it's coming from your end. And we're going to send Davian in. And who do you feel like? Claw? Can you see all your cards and things, or... Scribe again? And you know which card you've got to play, or... Also, you don't actually draw a card at the end of every turn. I just need to make that clear. You only have 3 cards in your hand at any time. Is the purpose. But it's all right for now. Alright, that one. We'll chuck that one down. So...
I don't think I have anything that can affect anything.
No, you don't actually need it. You only need something to affect something if you are the person with initiative. And Tiny's got initiative right now, so...
So I'll pass.
Yeah. So put down any card, though. You can chuck down your combat card or whatever.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
So, Tiny, what have we got? Alright, have hope.
No.
Oh, nice. Oh wow, Ixer is very positive.
Have hope.
So how it works is you get to pick someone who has a bond, any bond,
Well,
with
Any?
with one of the characters in the scene. So basically, you can only pick Ixer and you can only pick Ixion. Because they're the only ones. Oh no, you could pick Scribe. If Scribe was very positive or positive, you could pick Scribe. Basically, you can only really pick Ixer because of the context of it, and that allows Ixion to recover a stress and makes these two, a lot friendlier to each other.
Alright.
Bordering on too friendly.
No, they're brothers. Don't be ridiculous.
You what?
So now they have a blue bond together. Those brothers be tight, even though they're not in the same scene. And you make Ixion take less, lose one of his stress that he got from that fight. So that's just going to sit there for now, on the rare off chance that somehow Ixa dies, which would just be absolutely ridiculous. But just leave it there. So I'm going to play Military Forces, which doesn't currently do anything, but it's very important. Well, you know what, I'll put it face down and I'll play it when it's the appropriate time, you know? But now you guys know that I have it. So Claw, I can't remember, does your card have an impact? Do you want me to flip it? Propaganda. Awesome. So during a scene, each player may... Are you lagging again, Cole?
No, just the propaganda.
Oh, yeah. During a scene, each player may choose to have their character take a stress. If they do, they get drama points. Drama points, again, let you do stuff. But if you put too many drama points on this propaganda, then they can make your character sad, the person who owns it. So, Scribe can make you sad if you buy into propaganda. And Cole, do you have anything, or is it a combat card that you don't want to reveal? Okay, so yeah, that doesn't really do anything.
It's the same thing I had last time, so I mean, it's not really...
So now what happens is everyone gets divided into factions. And the most important thing about this is Dawson and Scribe have to be in the same faction. That is the one rule that we have to deal with, because there's that story arc that puts those two in the same faction. There we go. Dawson and Scribe, they have to be in the same faction.
Okay.
And everyone else can go into whatever faction they like. So where do you guys want to go? And the two factions this time are Wing City Revolutionaries, the WCR, and the TNG, which is the Terran National Government. Just to throw out random names.
I want to be on a faction that Cole's not on.
Well, I'm going for the TNG, so boy.
No, I'm doing this. No!
What?
Go away!
Ah! You don't want to be a part of the TNG?
Alright, which side does Scribe want to be on, Claw?
Do I have to go with him?
T.
Alright, so these two are in TNG. They have to be in the same faction together, because their story arc says so.
Yep.
So Cole, do you still want to be in? Okay.
Yeah, I still want to be on the TNG, boy.
Alright.
No, I'm still with him.
I'm missing a character. Who are we missing here? Oh no, that's right. So, where do you want to divide your remainder of your characters up to? You've got Alana and Aya to really be divided, and then I'll just fill in the rest. Well, there you go. Aya's going in the WCR. And where do you want Alana to go, Cole?
Where's the D6? Hold on. Here. 1 to 3 WCR, 4 to 6 TNG. Oh, that's a flip. I won't roll.
There you go.
Alright, TNG.
And both my characters are going to go in the Wing City Revolutionaries. So this is how the fight's going to play out. Davian and Ixa are against Scribe and Alana Torres. So, starting with Tiny, you got to pick attacks. So you got to choose to do an attack. You pick power or skill, and you pick a target.
Skill.
Yep, and you pick a target out of preferably Screw. All right.
Rude.
There we go. So Ix is gonna. I'll draw that a little bit cleaner. Whoops. There we go. Oh, that's not much better. What is Davian going to do? Davian is going to... No, he's going to take a shot at the big guy with his skill. And what would you like to do, Claw? Who are you going to take a swing at? And I take it you're going to use power because you have the most power? Yep. Alright.
Who's he attacking?
He's attacking Ixar. Because he's a big
Okay.
jerk. And who are you going to
I will also attack Ixa.
Oh, with power or skill?
Power.
Wow, I see.
So, also...
I'm gonna just go off the map now.
Nah, so here's what we do, right? At this point, we can reveal cards from our hands or other things. So if you still have a face-down card at this point, you are allowed to switch it with a combat card in your hand, or just reveal it if it is a combat card. In my case, yeah, Cole has do or die. Oh, you don't have one stress remaining, though.
Crap.
Yeah, but if you have another combat card in your hand, you can switch it.
You wish.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be using that one because that requires
Almost being dead.
very
Yeah.
special parameters. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So the next is military forces, which Davian has revealed. He has recruited some soldiers, and we get one soldier for each person in our faction. They only have 1 skill and 0 power, and they die in a hit, but they are now our soldiers. So we're going to order them both to attack Alana Torres before she actually blows up the soldiers. But they go last, don't worry. So all other attacks first. The other thing you can do at this point is you can spend drama points on your character's abilities. Unfortunately, none of us can afford any, I think, at this point. I mean, technically I could, but it's a bit late. So yeah, so now we resolve the fight, basically. So, first up, Ixar and Alana, you guys roll your d6. I believe it was a skill attack against Alana?
Skill for Alana or skill for Ixa and power for Alana.
Yeah. So roll for... Yeah. Well, no, so you're both rolling the attack that Ix is doing. If you can't shake the dice and throw it, just press R on it a bunch of times. Because that functions the same.
3, 5.
So, Ix has ended up with a skill of 8. Alana has ended up with a skill of 5. So Ix is going to hit Alana for 1 physical stress. Boop. Do they have anything special about him? Nope. So next, we'll just get rid of that. That's not the right eraser. There we go. So that's gone. So next is Davian's going to take a swing at Scribe, which is the most reckless thing in the game. I'll roll for Claw again because we're lagging because of the lag. Oh, there you go, Cole. Claw, you got it. Oh my goodness. So Davian actually managed to land a hit on Scribe with his 2 skill against Scribe's 2 skill. He used some sort of combat trickery, probably his trapping skills, to get that 1-up against the Scribe. And just, you know, sort of lure him into a trap that he wasn't anticipating. And so that's a simple hit as well. Next is Scribe's attack against Ixar, which is the real scary one. So again, claw roll and tiny roll.
Oh, I'm scared.
Oh, I think you can't actually avoid this one, so we're just seeing if you're going to take extra damage.
How do I just roll?
You just press R on it a bunch of times.
Like,
just hold it, put it on the table, and then just press R over it. You don't actually need to hold it. And then it rolls.
Oh.
So, it was a pretty good effort, but Ixar ended up with 7 power, and the Scribe had 8. So Scribe's going to hit Ixar. Poor Ixar. Yes, that's true. So, unfortunately, that smartphone you had on you, that gets discarded, because Scribe's evil, and as he hits Ixar, he slaps a cranial extractor on his head. And so now he's going to steal your information. So everything in your hand, now we always see what cards you have. So doop, that's what the cranial extractor does.
Jesus.
Yeah. Any player, or any character, sorry, can spend 3 drama points to destroy the cranial extractor. And if they do, the person who had it equipped on him gets a drama point for it. But that's not going to happen yet. And the other thing, yes, I'm getting to that, Claw, is chaos for chaos' sake. So now you have to make a choice, Tiny, where you either pay a drama point and change your heroism or outlook, which is the 2 things, right? That heroic, villainous, very positive, very negative. That's your heroism and your outlook. So you either have to pay a drama point and change one of those down, or you have to break a bond with another character. And the only bond you have is with Ixa.
Your brother.
So you either pay your drama point, or you stop being in French, like stop being so kind to Ixian rather. Yeah, you break that brotherly bond, because this is the kind of evil that Scribe does. You want to break the bond?
Yep.
Wow. This war is tearing brothers apart, literally.
Alright, get that orange.
And metaphorically. So that is the evil acts of Scribe. So next is Alana Torres.
I'll get you back. I'll get you back.
Good.
So roll against Ixa. Power against power.
Alright, I'm using power.
And so yeah, Tiny, can you roll again?
5.
Oh, goodness, everyone's going to hit this time, aren't they?
I'm just gonna beat this person up. I don't even...
So it's power against power?
Just drop it, and then press R while over it.
Yep.
There you
Oh,
go.
Wow.
no.
There you go.
So you ended up
That's
with... You ended up with 3 against Alana's 8, which is, again, just skirting around taking extra damage. Wait. No, actually, you do take extra damage. So what happens is when someone has an attack that's 4 or higher than you, you take an additional stress. So you always take 1 physical stress from an attack, and then when you take bonus, you can choose to take another physical or mental stress. So which do you want to take, mental or physical?
I think I'm gonna go with mental, because like physical was just like building up.
Yeah, you're feeling a little hurt right now. It's okay. We'll fix this up in the next one. So
Are you sure you don't want more? No.
so next we're just gonna Cole, can you roll with me? I'm gonna roll my soldiers attacking you. That one's almost definitely gonna miss. Yep. So the first soldier misses and dies, and then we roll for the second.
Correct.
Oh wow, he misses and dies. Oh well,
No, I don't know if this... Let me flip this card so I can read it again.
it doesn't apply because you don't have max stress.
Okay, yeah.
So you're dead.
What's up, Claw? Did something happen that I didn't pay attention to?
What?
I don't know, he's drawn a flat face. Oh, according to plan, you don't have enough, oh, sorry. There you go.
This guy takes stress.
When he takes stress, he gets drama points. He's taken 2 hits of stress, so he gets it back. There we go.
Kind of asshole.
Yeah. No, he's a really
I say
rude
this
character.
about my own teammates.
Alright, so military forces goes up here. It's not technically a story arc, but you know. And that goes to the discards, and everyone gets their cards back.
Yay.
I'm gonna move Scribe on over.
Do I have to keep this critical damage?
You
or
do.
whatever this
You have,
collateral?
you have to keep the cranial extractor on your character now. He's stuck.
Oh god. Lag. God, no.
Yay, lag. Okay, on my screen it shows my cards like floating in midair.
Oh dear.
Oh, same. It's floating.
Just give it a minute. Again, my ping...
There it is. There it goes. Alright.
Nothing about my ping seems to be abnormal.
No, I'm at 262.
Yeah.
Granted, I've been at that, so I don't know what it's... It's not really anything different.
Your ping's worse than mine. How is mine more laggy?
I don't know.
Alright, so in the next scene, we're going to play at the hospital.
That's always fun.
Yeah, so everyone's can get a chance to lick their wounds. And by everyone, I mean I get to pick someone to lick their wounds.
Excuse me.
Oh, it's metaphorical.
Nice.
Oh, and if you don't have 3 cards, you get a card. But if you do have 3 cards, you're good. So Tiny gets a card. There you go. There's your card.
But I can't even hide it.
No, you can't. That's what the cranial extractor does.
I hate you.
Scribe's making lots of friends already. And who am I going to send in? Oh, right. We also need to pick a leader of each faction and a HQ. So just to keep it simple, yeah, okay. So Scribe can be the leader of the TNG because he's doing so much evil right now. And we'll send Davian to be the leader of Wing City. And then followers and whatnot can just be as they are. Just to keep it simple. There's a lot going on in this theme. Next one, when I make a theme deck of slaying the dragon, it's going to be completely different. Everything's going to be so straightforward and simple. Won't be nearly as
It's gonna
messy
be
as this.
completely different, I swear.
All the bonds
We
to
gotta
everyone just got
negotiate.
deleted somehow. What happened there?
What? Somebody must have cleared all things. I think we all know what things were there. So there was a yellow between these two.
Yep, there was
And then there was the
green?
blue got broken, and then it's
Green between them two?
green between these
I think
two.
that was it.
Yeah,
Alright,
that's it.
so I'm going to put
Correct.
Davian into this scene. Oops. Here there, Davian.
No. Okay. What happened to my die? Oh, there it is. It's over there. Will I use Cole or will I use Alana? Alana. Okay.
You know what's scary about this, Cole? Is no matter what character you and I send into a scene, we always have characters on different factions, which means we could combat at any time.
Yeah.
Scribe it is again. So who's going in for you,
Look.
Tiny? Is it Dawson or Rixa?
Dawson.
Okay, Dawson's in.
Shane Dawson.
The card. No, the
It's
card
okay,
we
we'll fix up
breaking.
Ixer in a minute.
Oh god.
Oh
It's
god.
all good.
It's frozen in midair. On my end, anyway. Oh, nice.
Alright.
And then a mental. Yeah.
Alright, maybe we'll just play one round more and we'll call it there, because I don't think we're going to get to the end of this one. There's just too much laggy issues right now.
We can do it.
Anyway, everyone pick a card to
Yeah.
play. What are you feeling today, Cole? Claw?
This one actually takes effect now. Yay.
That one? I'll check that down for you. I was just having a look at other things in the game. Did Cole and Ixion end up on different teams? Yes, they did. Alright, Cole and Ixion gain a drama point because of Build a Better World.
Yay!
Neither of them are actually being played right now. Boop. And...
Yep.
Boop. What else does that
build
say?
Up a reserve for Cole and then kill everything now.
Alright. So, I'm going to start the scene because I have initiative. I'm going to start the scene with an ambush! It was all a plot. You've been ambushed.
Just as planned.
I hope... Actually, this is a very poorly conceived ambush because he's the only one in there of his faction. So, who from this faction wants to join in? Let's invite Aya. Aya is going to join the fight for the first time.
Oh god, that's gonna be sad.
Yeah, she's hopeless. So, now we've got to resolve a fight before we go any further. And what this does, it gives you a chance to switch cards on the field with combat cards in your hand if you so feel the need. And because there's two people from this faction, again, we're going to get two little soldiers. Boop, boop. So first things first, Davian is going to attack... I kind of want to attack Scribe again. I think I will.
Wow, that wolf is reckless.
Ah, he's a fox.
wolf fox.
And who's Scribe going to attack? I take it you're all going to attack Davian with power, since Davian has no power. Oh, that's right. No other combat cards can be played this round. That's what the ambush does. I'm sorry. But you can still use your drama point abilities.
I'll go ahead and... Oh, wait. I don't know if I can attack yet.
Yeah, you can power attack Davian.
Yeah.
Or skill attack if you really want.
Nah.
Alright. And I take it Dawson's also going to take a swing at Davian.
I'm gonna go for Cole because I'm like that.
He's on your
I'm
team,
on
technically.
your side.
But
Don't care.
yeah, that doesn't actually matter too much. And then the two soldiers are going to take shots at Alana, because again, she's the military person. Alright, so first I roll. Davian actually has 4 skill this time, because his trapper ability. So, flipping, rolling. Claw, do you want me to roll for you? Or have you got it? Oh, actually, sorry, Claw. You need to choose who Aya is going to attack. And I take it she'll be attacking with skill?
Oh, she's attacking Alana.
Yep, everyone wants a piece of that Ashen.
Oh. I'll be
But
sure
Aya and
Barney
Davian
hears
are on
about
the same
this.
faction. Why should she attack Davian? Oh, okay, him. That makes more
Scribe.
sense.
Okay.
All right. So yeah, I've rolled for. Oh, yeah, I've rolled a 4 for Davian. So can you roll for Scribe? See if Scribe gets enough skill. Okay,
No.
so Davian's got 6 skill, and Scribe has 4. So he won't take a big hit, but he's going to get hit for his thing. So he's now on
He
3.
gets a drama.
Yeah, and he gets another drama point. Oh Christ, that's scary. Oh goodness, no, I'm making a terrible mess. You know what? I have a slight solution for this, where I just put 1 on it instead of 1 for each space.
Yeah.
There we go.
That way you just like tick,
Yeah.
tick, 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 tick.
And now I take it Scribe is attacking Davian, and we roll for that. Davian got 1, so he's screwed. I think you need
Let's
to
see
roll
how
a
screwed.
2 or higher to hit.
I mean, he could get a 5.
Ouch. Okay, so Davian's basically gonna die. So he's gonna take...
Goodbye.
So that's what, 9 power? Yeah. So Davian takes the 1, and he's gonna take 1 mental stress as well. Oh boy, Davian. I'm so sorry to your fox,
My
Davian.
boy.
Cole, I take it you're gonna attack Davian?
Yeah, because
Let's-
that was what I chose originally.
Let's roll this stuff. That's the point of
4
choosing.
power. Oh, nice. 5 power.
Yep, so you're gonna hit Davian as well. So Davian's actually
Yep.
defeated at this point, and you can choose to try and kill him by rolling the same again, if you so wish.
I will go for it.
Okay, let's roll.
Kill him. Kill him.
And
2.
you do not succeed. Oh no, you do succeed,
Well,
because it's a tie, and attacker always wins on a tie. So you have actually killed Davian, you monster.
I don't feel bad.
This is gonna end really quickly now.
Good. You were wanting to end it quickly. It's gonna go that way now.
So now we've got Dawson attacking
Betrayal over here.
Alana.
What is Dawson using?
I'm going to. Well, it doesn't really matter because we're like tied.
We're the same, so it's like,
Yeah.
do you want to
Yeah.
use skill or do you want to use power?
It only
I'm gonna use
matters
skill.
if you're going to do something else, because on Dawson you can remove a drama point to get +1 skill. Oh no, never mind.
Gonna do some skill.
All right.
Alright.
This is not count. This random rolling does not count. Okay. Kind of for real roll.
3.
And 1. If you'd rolled a 2, I think... No, it's if you break even, yeah, you hit, but you haven't broken even. So you're going to take a hit, and do you want to take 1 mental or physical stress?
Mental.
Okay. Dawson's a hardy lad. He'll live. And now 2 soldiers are going to swing at Alana. So
Wow.
one attack. Wow, I rolled a 1. I think I literally cannot hit you. Nope. So, and second attack. Rolled a 2. Oh,
2.
goodness. Jesus Christ.
2.
Alright. Soldiers die. Swing and a miss.
Wow, Alana MVP.
Apparently. Well, you know what? The military forces thing that's causing that to happen, she's all about that. So, she saw these tactics coming.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we need to resolve Aya attacking.
Scribe and Aya.
Alright, there you go. I'll roll for Aya and you can roll for Scribe. 6!
6.
I got 6.
God.
What does that say?
Claw?
I can't read what Claw wrote upside down. What is that? I don't know what it says. I think he's trying to say his chaos for chaos' sake. Well, unfortunately, Davian died, so it didn't get to come up. According to plan? Return 5 trump. What? Oh, ambush. No combat cards can be played. What? No? G. Magic Bringer? Okay. Who are you giving 4 power?
Give me power.
Were you giving
you
it?
want to give me power. Give me some power.
Himself.
No, because it doesn't.
What?
Oh my god! Do I get power or no?
No, that's a check.
Hate my life.
Oh no, he's giving it to Dawson.
Oh,
Why?
was it a power attack or a skill attack? Also, what did you guys even roll?
I'm so confused.
This is the problem with trying to draw.
Am I dying?
It's evil. Alright, so would that have switched the situation? I can't remember what you guys rolled. No, I think
Almost a tie.
No, I don't think it would have, because I think Dawson was too low. Like, he had
No,
2 points
he
lower.
rolled a 1. It's right
Yeah,
there.
and you rolled a 3. I'm pretty sure.
So am I dead?
No.
No.
I think Claw was trying to make it so you were not dead, but I don't think it'd actually play out that way. Sorry, Claw.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks, Claw.
It didn't matter anyway.
And then yeah, the roll for Aya versus Scribe. But Aya just rolled a 6, so Scribe has to roll at least a 6 to not take damage. Oh my god!
I mean, you tempted fate, and then it happened.
Aya, you're just trash. Technically, it wasn't Scribe hitting with an attack, so Aya doesn't take the negatives from the thing he was defending. But yeah, Aya takes a hit. Well, Aya got 6 plus 1 from her skill, and Scribe got 6 plus 2, so he's 8 and she's 7. So Aya takes the hit, takes damage instead of the Scribe. Which, I know, even if that had happened, even if she had hit him, he would have been able to flip that back. Anyway, so that scene is actually ended.
With 1 death.
Yes, Davian is now dead. And a drama point got placed on Bond's Forge, because Dawson and the Scribe are fighting in the same faction.
Take my die back.
I'll move Scribe on over.
Wait a minute. Dawson was the leader. Does that mean they gotta choose a new leader?
No, so Ixa now becomes the new leader. He was the follower,
yeah.
so he's now the leader. So yeah, that's what happened. So if you guys manage to kill Ixa, the game ends.
Who?
Ixa.
Oh, me.
Yes.
You.
Well, I'm not gonna play.
Well, you can do. Well, unfortunately, you'll eventually be forced to by the theme. Is that a gun? Or what is that?
It's a movie.
Oh,
Like
a movie.
Camera.
I don't.
Is it like, are you recording?
Oh yeah. I've been recording this entire time.
Yeah. Okay. See, I can pick up on clues, kind of.
Yeah, you're a lot better at this than me.
Can I discard some of my cards, by the way?
You can discard a card into the play deck and draw a new one. Each turn, once each turn.
Yes, please.
Only at the end of the turn, but yeah, you can.
Well, yeah, it is the end of the turn now.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, you don't actually discard it. You shuffle it into the pile like that, and whoop, there you go. Pull a new one.
Oh well. Go ahead and do this. If it would just let me have a card, please. Oh.
Because I'm dumb.
I think you threw one away.
Hold on.
Whoa. Okay.
Oh, what's
There we go.
Yeah, I think you guys are lagging pretty bad again. My apologies.
Yeah, I got my card though.
It won't let me flip it. Let me flip. No. Oh my god. I'm just gonna have to wait.
Yeah. We might not be, like I said so many times, we might not be able to see this through.
Oh, we're fine. It's just a little lag.
That looks like disconnect for claw.
Huh? Oh yeah. No, he's moving.
No, no, I just meant he drew that symbol.
Yeah.
I'm all over the place.
Yeah.
All right. So what's next?
I lost all my
I've
pieces for.
Grouped all your cards
3,
together. Trying to reassemble your stuff.
3.
Oh no, I want a piece, not the whole thing.
Oh right, 3 cards. Yeah, you should have 3 cards.
Oh my god.
Yeah, everyone should have 3, but if you've got more than that, don't worry about it. I'm trying to assemble your things in a way that is easy to look at.
Yeah, messy board.
Look, I've got it. I've got a choice. Do I send Cole out or no?
So, Claw, you get to choose the setting, the scene, and whatnot.
Put your mouse. Hospital.
Yep. And who do you want to play? Can't imagine who he'd want to heal. Alright, what card are you going to
I
use?
would never guess.
Well, I only have one character, so I'm going to play Ixion.
Well, hi there, Ixion.
Oh, what
Yeah.
card? Oh my god.
Hi, Ixion. My friend, my ally. It would be a shame to start combat in front of your brother.
Leave me alone.
Nope.
Oh, sorry. So I forgot to mention, there is one other thing you can do in combat, and that is instead of attacking, you can choose to defend if you think a lot of people are going to dogpile you. And all that does is you get +2 to your rolls, but you no longer deal damage. So if someone tries to,
Okay.
you know, if someone tries to hit you and they fail, they don't actually take any damage.
Okay.
Oh, I have a feeling I'm gonna die.
I think Ixion was
I think
on
I'm a,
2 stress.
I think
Don't worry, we've got this. We got you covered. Ixa was on 2, I mean. Alright, sorry, Claw, which card did you want to play? And everyone pick a card as well, by the way. The one on the end? Sure. And anyone can spend 2 drama points to start combat, just reminding you, if you want to be ruthless.
Hey, Scribe, you think that's a good idea? You want to take out the leader where he is, right here?
oh, okay.
I'm sorry, I've got.
This game's too realistic.
I'm just gonna put this down again.
I think he's drawing a skull. Alright.
Oh, hell yeah. Let's do combat, boy.
Alright, Claw, you start us off. You can either flip your card or you can start us some combat.
Bet you his card's gonna start combat. Go.
I better get some high rolls or else I'm doomed.
Well, that's the thing. You can actually say defend, and then you are very hard to take down as Ixa. Because Ixa, like, you get +2 when you choose to defend, but you get +3 as Ixa. So it's the amount of, like, people have to roll to hurt you is ridiculous. But we'll see.
Let's see who tries to attack me.
Well, Claude, do you want to flip your card first, or are you paying the 2 drama points to Ruthless Campaign? Alright.
2 drama points, oh my god.
Before we even do anything, Scribe is beginning a Ruthless Campaign.
Yay.
Oh, man. Well,
so combat's happening.
So,
it's gonna be against me.
So yeah, you guys get your... Where do you want to attack? Because Scribe and Cole have to pick first, like it goes clockwise. And they choose who and what their attack is. And that gives us, on our side, a chance to sort of react and see what we would like to do.
I think he's going. I don't see any drawings going down. I think he's going for Ixia, but I'm gonna wait until he actually draws it. It's lagging terribly.
Yeah, okay,
Yep.
he's going for him.
Yeah. Okay. So I'll go ahead and draw that for him since he's lagging. All right.
Okay. So, Tiny, I have a plan. So this is the point. Actually, we need to choose. So what do you want to do, Tiny? Do you want to defend or attack?
I think I'm probably gonna defend because
Okay, I have a really great plan. Sort of. We'll see how this goes. So, Ixian's going to attack Cole with power.
Wow.
And what we're going to do is... so now we can do any of the abilities on people's cards, or flip any combat cards you have, or, you know, if you have a combat card in your hand, you can replace it with a face-down card. So we can do any of that. And I'm going to do that. So, well, actually, that's not a combat card. I don't think I can actually do that. I'm a liar. Don't mind me. I'm going to spend 2 drama points from Ixian to search the play deck for a weapon.
Well, aren't you just special? Oh,
Yep.
Claw disconnected.
Well, give me a minute. I'll just go get this weapon.
Can I spend my drama points now for one of my abilities?
Yeah, sure can.
Alright, I'm gonna use Spell Strike. So when I add my power and skill together when attacking.
Yep.
you really want to kill me.
Maybe.
So I guess it doesn't matter.
was-
Well, which were you doing? Were you doing a power attack or a skill attack?
I mean they're both the same thing, so power.
Okay.
You only pick power because it's the same as mine.
Yeah. So
We're just waiting for Claw, and then we can start doing this. Because this could end the game if Ix is unlucky.
it could kill him.
But Ixra is super hard to kill because of that Lord of the Frost. So,
You say that.
I'm practicing rolling. I need to practice.
do you have any face down? Was your face down card a combat card, Tiny, or nah?
I don't know. I didn't even read it.
Just
Mine is
Just be careful. Oh my goodness. That is a very powerful combat card. Hey, just to be clear, you have to play
But
every
his-
combat card and every effect. You have to play them before dice are rolled. You can't like wait and then do it.
But I'm not rolling the dice. I'm
No, I
practicing.
just meant for Cole, like you can't reserve the card until after dice start being rolled.
you talking to me?
Yeah. So if you wanted to play that, you have to play it before you roll.
Applies to me again.
What even is that?
Reinforcements. You
One stress remaining. Yeah, no.
You call in, basically you call in Aya. You'd call in a third person to help us fight.
The only other person, and she's kind of.
Yeah. You'd call in a third person.
Well,
Yeah, gonna do it? Might as well.
yeah.
Go
Alright.
on without me, Claw says. Alright.
Well, I'll play for Claw for the time
I-
being.
Yeah. I
so-
think it's pretty obvious what he wants to do.
Yeah, so he's gonna attack, Ixa, so we're gonna resolve this. Oh, hold on. I'll pick an attack for Aya, and Aya's gonna go for Scribe. Because she's a pleb.
Of course.
So,
Yeah. Hey, I'm not rolling. I swear I'm not rolling. I'm just trying to get on the side I want. I'll just stay on one, I guess.
alright, you ready?
No, but sure.
Okay, let's roll.
3,
Oh my
1.
goodness. So,
4.
that's never going to hit. So that's a 5 from Scribe. And that's 6 plus 3 for Ixie, putting him on 9. meaning no damage is dealt. But because Ixa is defending, it's going to deal no damage to Scribe either.
Okay.
And then, Cole, would you like to resolve your attack?
Wait.
Yes.
I don't want to defend it for Cole.
No, you have to defend. You can't.
Dang it.
Yeah.
You ready, Tiny?
No.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Okay, I'm ready.
Alright. 5.
5. So you've got
Plus
9
9.
against Ix's just short. So Ix is going to take a hit. And go up 1 more in the physical stress. On the verge of being defeated now. But not quite yet.
Do I get to attack someone?
No, that's the penalty of defending. But now we've got Aya attacking Scribe, and I'll roll my blue dice for Aya.
Everybody else is just going after Scribe. Nobody goes after me.
It's because Scribe's the threat. And, of course, Aya is going to take a hit. Actually, she can take that as mental stress. Boop. And you know what? No one's changing their things, so I'm just going to get rid of those beads. Hopefully that reduces some of the burden of stress of the game. So Aya is failing, as she does. That's Aya. She's all about failing.
Nice.
But now she is actually in this scene, and we're all in this scene. So now what happens is we actually go through as if normal and reveal all our cards, starting with Claw, so Camaraderie, which won't do anything, so we're going to hide that card. Cole, what would you like to do?
Doesn't do anything because nobody.
Of course.
I'm not on.
And mine does. Choose one of the factions. Each character chosen faction gains a drama point. So, boop, 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 drama points for our faction. And we haven't.
That's the card I had.
Yeah, I know. I pulled it just at random.
Wait, since I have 2 drama points, can I do combat?
Yes, you can start another combat with Ruthless Campaign. Oh, but yeah, you can. You can if you really wanted to.
You want to?
Yep. Oh, it does somewhere over here.
All right.
Well.
And I'm going to use skill
Yep.
on Cole.
Okay. So we've got a skill attack coming in there. I will go again at Scribe.
I'll just
with
put
power.
that on there because I'm gonna be.
Scribe is going to again go for Ixa. Do or die. Let's see if it works. I go for Scribe. And Cole, I take it, yeah, you're going straight in.
Yep.
Well, here we go. This is the end. Oh wait, no. Did Ixa hit? Who did Ixa attack? Ixian attack.
Ixa attacked
Ixian.
Scribe and
yeah.
Ixian, and I don't think he hit because Scribe rolled higher.
Damn.
All right, so you ready, Tiny?
Sure. This could be a miracle or a. Oh, sorry. Well,
1.
this shouldn't be hard to beat.
Get a 1. You almost got a 1. All right. So 4, 5 versus your 6.
Yep. Cole is going to take a pain for that.
1. Ow.
And then, so gonna just quickly go back and resolve Ixian and oh no, because yeah, Ix is doing the attacking. Hold on, I'll get you a small one.
I got it. Oh,
all right. It's there now. Yeah, Ixa, would you like to? So that was Ix's attack against Cole, and now Ixian against Scribe. Roll it out real quick. That's actually going to be a hit against Scribe. Boop. And that means Scribe gets the Destined Sword.
That's pretty evil.
Which is already destined for him, so he has 1 less skill. Oh wait, no, does that only work when you... Nope, yep, that's fine. And then Scribe's going to attack Ixa, and again we're going to see if the game is ended right here, right now. Power against power.
It's probably going to.
Scribe attacks! Oh goodness, he's hit.
It's gonna be ended.
Yeah, so that's 10 power for Scribe versus 4 power, 6 power from Ixa rather. So Ixa is going to max out on physical stress. Take it you want to take the other point as mental stress. So you can't otherwise. So now we roll again to see if Scribe kills you.
Get a 6.
Yeah, you basically need a 6 to survive. Actually, I don't even know if a 6 will make you survive. And no,
Nope.
Ixer is killed. The game is over.
I survived the first one, but not the second.
The TNG has won. They have crushed the Wing City Revolutionaries, and that is the conclusion of the game. They couldn't get off the ground today, the Wing City Revolutionaries.
The end.
They kind of didn't have...
Flip the table. Flip the table. The end. Flip the table. Flip the table. Flip the table.
Denied.
So,
alright, thanks for playing, guys. That was the general gist of it. I'm going to be playing so much more of this tomorrow, hopefully, if I can get people together. But yeah, I'm glad that I got to play it, and I got to see a lot of this stuff in action.
I wanna see more character cards made, boy.
Yeah, I'm gonna make a heap. Like I said,
more characters.
I'm doing
make a potato card.
I'm doing a generic fantasy adventure one next for about slaying a dragon. So you won't have factions and leaders and headquarters and things. You'll just have you'll just have a dragon that you have to go fight.
Yeah,
and you just play the same characters basically the entire game.
Yeah, you can always make different adventures or different rules for different adventures. So this one's more complicated. This one isn't. Ooh.
Yeah. So that's all.
Okay, flip the table. Flip the table.
Okay. Fine. It's tradition. I bet that was...
God, everything lagged.
Yeah. Alright, thanks guys for playing. Thanks to anyone who watched. I know it wasn't the best show, but in the future, hopefully my internet's a bit better and the games will run a bit smoother. So yeah, cheers.
Rip this table.